Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today's topic is for you who loves cats, lives with a furry little one at home, or is just curious to understand what's going on in the minds and throats of these mysterious felines. Because we're going to talk about 5 sounds cats make and what each of them really means. And trust me, some of them will surprise you. It's not all just meowing. Before we dive in, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and hit the notification bell. We're always sharing light, fun, and heartwarming content for all you cat lovers out there. Oh, and stay with me until the end, because there's one sound that many people get totally wrong. And it might change the way you see your kitty. And drop a comment. What's the weirdest sound your cat has ever made? Number 1. Meowing. Let's start with the classic, right? Everyone knows that sound, but not many people realize that cats don't actually meow at other cats. They meow at us. That's right. It's like they created a special language, just to communicate with humans. And what's even more interesting, each type of meow has a different meaning, depending on the tone, length, and context. For example, when a cat makes those short, repeated meows, it usually means something like, "Hey, pay attention to me." Now, if the meow is long and drawn out, like a dramatic meow, they're probably hungry, or at least trying to convince you they are. And when the sound is high-pitched and sharper, that's usually a sign of discomfort. Like, "I don't like this. Stop it now." Sometimes, just trying to put on a little costume or trim their nails can trigger that feline protest. What's really funny is that some cats become real talkers. They meow about everything. They respond when you call. They complain. They ask for cuddles. And some even have a special meow just for when you come home. It's like every cat has its own vocabulary, and it's up to us to learn how to understand them. And by the way, some breeds like Siamese are super vocal. They'll meow all day long like they're spilling the tea on everything that happened while you were gone. Now tell me in the comments, have you noticed the different types of meows your cat makes? Is there one you still can't quite figure out? Number 2. Purring. Purring. Who hasn't melted hearing that cozy little sound while petting a cat? It's that soft, continuous, almost hypnotic noise that sounds like a tiny motor running inside them. It's impossible not to feel comforted when a cat starts purring on your lap, right? But hold on. While purring usually means your cat is happy, relaxed, and enjoying the moment, it's not always a sign of joy. And that's something many people don't realize. Cats also purr when they're in pain, scared, or going through stress. It's like a built-in coping mechanism, a way for them to self-soothe, almost like a feline mantra. They use purring not only to communicate with us, but also to regulate their own emotions. Kind of like taking a deep breath to calm down. That's why it's so important to pay attention to the context. If your cat is hiding, unusually quiet, not eating, or acting strange, that purr might actually be a sign that something's wrong. In those situations, the sound that's usually adorable and comforting could be saying, "I'm not okay. I need help." But most of the time, if they're curled up on your lap, eyes slowly closing, body relaxed, maybe even kneading your clothes with their paws, then yes, that's the real deal. Pure love. It's their way of telling you they feel safe with you, they trust you, and they're completely content in that moment. And honestly, there's no better feeling than that, is there? That sound is one of the greatest privileges a cat can give us. So when it happens, soak it all in and enjoy every second. Number 3. Growling and hissing. This one's easy to recognize and impossible to ignore. Growling and hissing. That famous shh sound that's basically the cat version of a snake. When a cat does this, the message is loud and clear. Back off, or don't mess with me. It's a direct warning that they're upset, scared, or feeling threatened. Their body language usually comes along with the sound, too. You'll see them arch their back, flatten their ears, show their teeth, and puff up their fur, especially along the spine and tail. It's like they're trying to look bigger and more intimidating to scare off whatever they think is a threat. And honestly, it works. If you've ever been hissed at, you know it's not a sound you forget. At this point, the best thing you can do is respect their space. Don't try to pet them, pick them up, or make any sudden moves. The cat is in full alert mode, and if they feel cornered or provoked, they might lash out with claws or even a bite. If you push it, the paw is coming, no hesitation. But here's something interesting. Cats don't just do this with people. They'll use growling and hissing to defend their territory. Whether it's from other cats, different animals, or even objects they find threatening. Some cats hiss at vacuum cleaners, hair dryers, suitcases. Basically anything loud or unfamiliar that invades their space. And let's be honest, they hate noise. Some cats even use hissing and growling as part of a performance, especially if they've figured out it gets people to back off. So sometimes they're not even that scared. They're just saying, "I'm in charge here." It's kind of like a feline power move. So if your cat starts making those sounds, the tip is give them space, let them calm down, and show them that you respect their pace and boundaries. Later on, once they feel safe again, they'll come to you, much more relaxed and trusting. Number 4. Chirping or trilling. This sound is super cute, and honestly, not many people know about it. It's the famous chirp, also called trill. It's a short, vibrant little noise that sounds like a mix between a purr and a meow. Something like row or burrup. You know that sound you hear and think, "Oh my gosh, what a cutie!" Yeah, that one. Usually cats make this sound when they're excited about something but still holding back a bit. Like when they see a bird outside the window, or their favorite toy moving across the room. It's like they're saying, "Wow, look at that. I gotta catch it," but without actually jumping into action just yet. It's a sound that mixes excitement, focused attention, and hunting instinct all at once. The coolest part is that this sound can also be used as a sign of affection, especially between cats that have strong bonds. Kittens from the same litter, or cats that live together a long time often trill to each other as a friendly way of saying, "I'm here," or "Hey, follow me." And when your cat does this sound to you, well, congratulations. That means they consider you part of their feline family. It's a sign that they trust you, feel comfortable, and are treating you like one of their own. It's like a feline seal of approval. Not every cat does this with humans. So if yours does, feel truly special. Some cats also use chirping as a gentle way to get their humans' attention. Like, "Hey, notice me," but without the urgency or demand of a meow. It's softer, cuter, almost like flirting. Some owners even swear it sounds like their cat is trying to have a conversation. And honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. So next, time you hear that adorable sound, pause for a second and notice what's going on. Your cat might be saying, "Look at that bird over there," or simply, "Hey, human, you're part of my crew." Either way, it's one of those sounds that just makes us fall even more in love with these amazing little creatures. Number 5. The scream or alert, meow. Now let's talk about a sound that can really scare anyone who hears it. The cat scream. It's that loud, sharp meow, almost like a real scream, that you might hear during a fight between cats. When a female is in heat, or when the cat is feeling extreme fear. It's a sound that not only grabs attention, but also sends a clear message. Something's happening, and the cat is on high alert. When female cats are in heat, this scream works, like a call to attract mates. It's loud, persistent, and can last for a long time. They literally want everyone to know it's time to find a boyfriend. Male cats, especially those who aren't neutered, make this sound to fight over territory and show who's boss in the area. It's like an audible warning to other males. This space is mine. Come closer and let's fight. If your cat is neutered and still makes this scream for no apparent reason, it might be a sign that they're in pain or feeling some physical discomfort. So, keep an eye on them, and if needed, take them to the vet for a checkup. The scream can be their way of expressing that something isn't right, and we need to pay attention to make sure they're okay. Now, if the scream is coming from a fight between two cats, and believe me, it can be loud and pretty scary. Never try to separate the cats with your hands. It's super important to avoid scratches and bites for both you and the cats. The best way is to use a thick cloth, blanket, or some object to create a barrier between them, so each can back off safely. Of course, in those moments we get worried, but the key is to stay calm and act carefully. After the chaos, most cats calm down pretty quickly, but it's always good to check if any of them got hurt or are very stressed. And so, with these 5 sounds, we start to understand a little better what's going on in the minds and throats of our feline friends. Enjoying it so far? Stick around because there are more awesome tips coming your way. So, which of these sounds does your cat make the most? Is your kitty the type that loves to meow asking for food, or more like the ones that purr on your lap, saying they're completely happy? Or maybe they're on the team that chirps when they see a bird outside the window? Tell me, because I really want to know what your furry friend's voice sounds like at your place. Now, if your cat makes some different noise, one that leaves you a little lost trying to understand, don't worry, that's totally normal. Every cat has their own style and unique sounds, almost like a personal signature. It might be that strange meow they only make when playing, or a sound that pops up out of nowhere when they're alone, and you have no clue why. Share it with me down in the comments because I love discovering these curiosities and learning together with you all. And hey, besides loving to read all the stories you share, your comment might even show up in the next video on the channel. So don't wait. Write down below and tell me everything about the sounds and noises your cat makes. Let's build this community full of love and respect for our fur babies, and make sure no one ever feels lost trying to figure out what they're trying to say. I want to see everyone joining in. Absolutely. Keeping this chatty vibe going, I also want to say that understanding these sounds is an amazing way to strengthen the bond between you and your cat even more. Sometimes we think we can only love them when they're purring or making those cute little meows, but every sound they make is a little piece of their personality trying to communicate with us. Knowing how to interpret these messages helps us respond better to their needs and makes living together much more harmonious and happy. Also, when you start noticing the details behind the sounds, you begin to pick up on small changes in your cat's behavior that can signal anything from discomfort to great joy. This is super important because our furry friends don't speak with words, but if we listen closely, they can tell us so much. And I bet after this video, you'll look at your cat with new eyes and even have fun trying to translate every sound they make. So don't forget to leave your comment down below, because I really want to hear everyone's stories and experiences. And if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, share it with friends who also love cats, and of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for being here with me so far, and see you in the next video, full of cute content and tips to take even better care of your feline friend.